just get pissed off with all this bullshit that's going on. Speaking.
Yeah, hi, Steve. My name is Henry. I was giving you a call about the property you have on. How you doing?
Okay.
I was calling you about the property because my partner and I are going through a 1031 exchange, and we own a number of other retail properties in Red Bank, and figured I'd give you a call to see if you'd be totally against selling the building here.
We're never against it. Price is right. That's what the bottom line is, obviously.
For sure, I can respect that. I mean, do you have an idea of what that bottom line needs to be?
I got figures in mind, but, now's the time not to talk about it. But, I don't know how you got my phone number, but that's besides the point. If you want to,
Yeah, I mean, Steve, my family and I have owned properties for 50 years in Red Bank. So, we know a lot of the property owners here. I mean, I got your number off the tax record, so it wasn't too difficult. But I'm not sure, look, I'm not trying to waste your time. I know you're, a big player in the area. I just figured I'd give you a call and see if maybe we can do some business together. If not, I'm totally okay with it as well.
well, if you want to shoot me a figure, with all due respect, to see if you're serious, then we can, go from there.
Okay. I mean, do you mind just giving me a little bit of detail about the property so I don't just throw you some random crap number that you hate me for?
What are you looking for, to be honest with you?
No, just as much, look, as much broad detail as you can give me. A couple of the tenants, maybe some gross income numbers, and I'll do the rest of the math. I mean, you don't need to give me exacts. I'm not trying to, be too nosy.
You can see what the assessment is, obviously, and
Yep. No, I mean, I can.
That's way below, obviously. You know what I'm talking about. But
Yep.
gross rents, it's not only just the brick building, it's the duplex house to the north and the deli.
Okay. Yep. I figured.
That's all one lot and block. They made us do that when we did the renovations from the oil business.
I understand that. Yeah, the duplex to the north.
I mean,
Okay.
again,
Yeah. I see that.
I mean, you can see, what the assessed value is, and
I see the assessed
starting
value.
point.
I'm just saying, so if I got you an offer, you said the assessed value I have here is about just around $4 million, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Obviously, that's way south of what it should be, as you are well aware. And again, until we meet, until I see how serious, how well you know Red Bank and everything. Not that you're BSing me in any way. I'm
sure. No, I mean, do you know? I know you get them all the time. I mean, do you know the Himmelman family?
I'm sorry.
Do you know Tenco or the Himmelman family?
The Himmelmans, yes.
Okay, they're partnered with my grandfather, Fred Strauss. They own the 10 Corporation,
Okay.
about 20 of the buildings in downtown Red Bank, bunch on Broad Street, on Monmouth Street. So.
All right. So then again, to see where you stand without knowing too many particulars, you see what the assessed is. Going, rates north of the assessment. And,
yeah. Do you just have do you have a rough idea of a gross income number that I can go off of? I'll figure out all the rest of the numbers. I'm just curious, roughly about.
I mean, gross rents is somewhere, but I should know this off the top of my head, but
I'm just ballpark. It's okay. No, it's fine. I just some type of ballpark. I'm sure you.
I mean, you're talking probably between 400 and 500, a year.
Okay, and then that's gross rents. None of it's on triple net the rents, correct?
No, I get triple net out of all the ones that are in the brick building,
which is all office.
Correct.
Got it. Okay, so you get triple net out of all that. The deli pays gross, and the tenants and the two family pay gross rents.
Yes. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I'll do the rest of the math. That's okay. Just wanted to get a quick gauge, and I'll see if we can try to put something in front of you. Would you be, for the right number, would you be open to some type of seller financing?
We could talk about that.
Okay.
We could talk. Again, I get these phone calls at least once a month.
I understand, but thankfully you and I are only one degree of separation. You know a lot of the same people. I'm family friends with a lot of the same people. So just figured I'd give you a call. I'm trying to expand a little bit of the family portfolio and my own personal. Figured I'd give you a call.
We're open to anything. And the old saying, the price is right and everything. So
I respect that. Well, here, let's do this. Is this your cell phone?
Yeah.
I'll shoot you a text from here on my personal cell, and then would you prefer I have your email to send you over a letter of intent? No problem. Well, look,
it doesn't have Steve Wyckoff or anything like that. these hackers, I just get pissed off with all this bullshit that's going on.
I understand. Well, listen, I'm traveling a little bit now, but I'll be back in Red Bank in like a week or two for my grandfather's 97th birthday. So I'll be back in town.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, I'll be back in town like next Friday. Maybe, we sit down for a cup of coffee or something like that, shake your hand if you're in the area.
We'll chat then.
Okay. Sounds like a plan, Steve. I appreciate you a lot.
Take care now.
Take care. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Funny enough, obviously, we just know a lot of the same people. Obviously, it helps when you're cold calling, and I just know a lot of people. And this is in a town where my family and I own a number of properties, so we know a lot of the same people. My family's been in that town for 50 plus years, maybe actually more, maybe 60 years, 65 years, a long freaking time. My grandfather actually was moved there when he was young, so maybe even 80 years. I mean, just a long freaking time, just many, many, many decades. His property is a perfect property, by the way. Perfect property for development. This could be 100+ unit development project. I've talked to the mayor about it, but if he only wants 5 or 6 mil, which let me double check how much he wants. Okay, yeah, he doesn't really give us a number, but he wants north of $4 million. Not too bad. I mean, honest to God, because if we can get, let's just say, spend another 500. $4 million would be a great deal. Okay, let's just be honest. If I got this thing for $4 million, this would be a freaking phenomenal deal, especially if he's open to seller financing. It'd be unfreaking believable. I think he wants closer to 6, maybe 5. It definitely. Let's look this up real quick because I'm definitely interested. I'm going to pause for a second. I mean, I normally don't do this, but let's see how much time we should be spending on this deal in the future. Sort of what I'm looking at now. Hey, Bernard.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, Bernard. My name is Henry. I was calling you about the property you have on. How you doing?
It's in my name, but if you want to talk to anybody, you need to talk to my son, Mark.
Okay, what's Mark's number? I'll give him a ring.
He'll never answer the telephone is the problem. How's the best way to get Mark, son? I'll have to get you Mark's telephone number, which I have right here somewhere. Property. Okay, Mark's number is 917.
I'll give him a call now and leave him a voicemail, and he can call me back if you'd like.
Well, he'll call you back. He's terribly busy. But at any rate, that's the only connection I can give you right now.
No, that's more than enough. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Good morning. I was calling for Paul.
Paul's not in. Can I take a message?
Yeah, my name's Rodney. Is there a better time to call back for him? I think I'd left a message for him before. I was calling about the building.
Either one horse. That's a house.
Oh, that's a
I
house.
might be able to kind of help.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Maybe
Yeah.
my data's off here. Is your guys' office? Sorry, I'm just loading our page here. I thought this was an industrial property. We were interested in making an offer on.
No, so either one is his house.
Yeah.
404 Privet is our company. So
Gotcha.
but I don't know if you've ever been here, but there's Dunkin' Donuts on the corner. It kind of breaks up the properties a little bit. It all used to be one, but whatever. So 404 Privet is Blanco Pond and Landscape, which is also Paul's house, business, and he lives on 801. So a little
Gotcha.
confusing, but yeah.
Gotcha.
It's just it's selling.
No interest in selling. And I'm guessing are you Miss this is Miss Edling?
No, I'm actually account payable. I'm the administrative manager of Blanco Pond. My name's Victoria.
Gotcha. Do you think there's no number that could change his mind? Because we're not. I grew up a couple miles away from here. We're actually in the middle of the 1031 exchange. Really wanted to reach out to him to see if he'd be open to hearing an offer because we got to move some money for tax purposes.
Wait, say that again?
Yeah, so I'll slow it down. My name's Rodney.
Yeah.
I run a small investment company locally, and we're selling one of our buildings, and we're in the middle of a 1031 exchange. And I grew up near here, so this is why we're looking for an industrial building in this area. Do you think he'd be at least open to hearing an offer? Could I email it? At least get his email?
I'll give you my email, and then I can send it to him. I would rather not just kind of, I'll run it by him, just because, again. But I do know, I know if it's not him, he might know someone else or somewhere else that you could kind of point your, go to them. Just because, again, he grew up around here, too, and he's been here for years. So he knows the ins and the outs and everything that's happening in Horseshoe. So if he does it, he might be able to, provide you with a couple of names or addresses. That would help you. So my email address is Victoria.
All right, and I appreciate your help. And again, my name's Rodney. I'll shoot you an email in a minute here. And look, if he knows of someone else selling, that'd be awesome. And if he's open to hearing an offer, we'll do our due diligence and see if we can come up with just a number to see if we're even in the same ballpark, I guess.
Perfect. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.